Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Football Heritage TV. Apologies for the hair. It is a haircut day, which means no product goes in, which means it looks like that. Big up to each and every one of you. It is the last week of June. Apparently, this means we're going to get going and we're going to start moving. It is very much the calm before the storm. We hope. We hope there's a storm. We hope there is a flurry of signings. We hope that there is a flurry of activity because, by gosh, the teams above us are going to be leaving us even further behind. Yes, last season, 17th was an outlier. It wasn't a true reflection of how bad we are. It was just, unfortunately, we had a bad manager. But it's still the teams. Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, City have all gone boom with their signings. Man United have gone boom, signings. Villa and Newcastle, I don't doubt that at some point they will get going. I keep hearing that Villa are broke. I bet you they do business. I bet you they find a way. It's only us where we seem to have problems in transfer windows. So let's see what happens in the next few weeks. Are we going to start signing the caliber of players that fans want and that the first 11 needs? By the way, I get a lot of these during the day. United close to signing on Buemo. I've got someone else agree. Eze agrees personal terms of Arsenal. Can people please tell me where are they getting this information? Because when I'm scouting around, looking at all the reputable people, I can't see this information anywhere. So I'd love to know, where are you all getting it from, or are we just taking sound bites? Where are we getting this information from? Let's say some hellos whilst you lot, you've got a poll to answer. When will Spurs sign their first team player? Now, by a first team player, I'm not talking about average footballers like Matisse Tell. I'm not talking about Danso, who we know is more than likely going to be rotated for when Van de Ven and Romero were injured. I'm not talking about Sakai at 20 years of age. I'm talking about when are Spurs going to go in and get the first proper signing? When are they going to go and get a first proper signing, a signing that goes straight into that first 11? The options that you've got are week 1 to 2 of July, weeks 3 to 4 of July, weeks 1 to 2 of August, or weeks 3 to 4 of August. Because the funny thing is, every day we say, no panic, no rush. And of course there isn't. But every day is another day where you go, boom, boom, the counter's gone. So how many days? So how many days until September the 1st? So 66 days I make it of a window. And now we know how long it takes Spurs to get a transfer over the line. So let's see what happens on that front, where, you get all the people that say, oh, the window's just open, no worry. But let's be honest, if we had £1 for every single time we heard that over the last 30, 40 years, we'd all be absolutely minted. Also, one thing I notice is the copium of Spurs fans is huge. The copium of Spurs fans. Any other club makes a signing, oh, they're rubbish. They're not needle movers. Oh, they're not very good. We wouldn't have wanted them. Copium. Tottenham Hotspur copium. They should sell it in a bottle because our fans would buy it for fun. Honestly. Oh, he doesn't do a lot for them, that signing. Whilst I'm looking at us with players like Brennan Johnson and Archie Gray and Matisse Tell, Odemer, Solanke, Richarlison, I'm looking at these players and going, really? You don't think he's a good signing for them? Copium. I do like it. I've never known so many grown men and women with copium as well. If another club makes a signing, oh, he's shit. We make the signing. Oh, no, good. Yeah, good. This is why he fits into the plan. And I'm here. This is the channel where I back that back. And these people in the chat, they know they're going to get it back from me. And that is part of what I do. Big up to Kate Rickson. Good morning to you, Kate. I hope you are well. Good morning to Adiz, who said, big up, Savva. Unfortunately, we won't sign anyone apart from kids and possibly Carl Walker-Peters. We are going to sign people. Of course, we're going to sign people. It just depends on what caliber. We will get a few senior players. It just depends on what level are those senior players going to operate at. Let's see, shall we? Let's see. Joey said he will leave it till deadline day because everything is cheaper. This is not strictly true, by the way, Joey. A lot of transfer deadline day signings, that is when clubs can turn around and go, nah, you got to pay more because we can't replace them. Right now, we can't replace them. So always think about that. A lot of common misconceptions within the transfer market, which aren't strictly true. Good morning to Andy Michael. That's a lie. We'll never know what was a lie. We will never know what was a lie. When you say things like this, give me context. Give me context. I need to know what was a lie. What was said that was a lie? Let me know. Big up to Tony Rodriguez, one of my channel members. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to you. Where are we? Good morning to Roy Beecham. Morning, Savva, first timer. Welcome to the first timers, the old timers, everybody else in between. You are more than welcome. Luke said, morning, Savva. Starting to get a really bad feeling about this window now. Hopefully I'm wrong. Everyone hit the like button. Listen, you wouldn't be a Spurs fan if you didn't have that feeling. You wouldn't be a Spurs fan if you didn't have that feeling. We are a club where we've been, as I said yesterday, we've been bitten so many times. So many times we've been bitten that we're kind of getting used to these windows. And our default position, isn't it, is window's going to be crap. Window's going to be rubbish. We're not going to do any good. And it's down to the club to prove us wrong, right, Luke? It's down to the club to prove us wrong. Mario said, Eze apparently has agreed personal terms with Arsenal. I can't see this anywhere. Can anyone point me in the right direction? I've just looked at Ornstein. I'm looking at Romano. I can't see it anywhere. The only thing I can see from these guys is that Tom Heaton has signed a new deal with Manchester United, and also that Ruud van Nistelrooy, who won one game in 16. Who was it against? Of course it was against Ange. He won one game in 16. He has been sacked as manager of Leicester City. Big up to each and every one of you. We are one subscriber away from, I'll show you, we are one subscriber away. That's, by the way, that 105K you can see isn't how much money I earned last month. Just by the way, that's not. It's just so you know, that is the watch time hours in the last 28 days. 18,699. We are one away from 18.7K. We are closing in on the 19/20K. What's going on in the background of my screen? I can't even open up and see what that is, because if I do, can I bring that on screen? Person in the background, can I bring that on screen? Will it ruin anything? I don't know. He's gone. He's not listening to me. Anyway, let's see who we've got in the chat. Good morning to Shem Tan. How you doing? Said, morning, Sav. I hope you're well. Well, our rivals are buying. Man City have already bed in their new signings and getting Rodri up to speed for the new season. But it's okay. We're going to buy a 16-year-old from Leeds. I know. Two comments. One, we're not on the same level as City. But two, when you look at the Premier League table from last year, look at the top four: Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea. Liverpool, as far as I know, have bought 3. Arsenal, as far as I know, have bought 3. City, as far as I know, have bought 4. That's 10. Chelsea have bought 2 or 3. That's 12 to 13. That means the top 4 between them have got 12 to 13 new signings before July. Big up to Tony Rodriguez. Very, very generous. He has just, let's get away from that. He has just given 5 channel memberships, and they have gone to Ben Bryant, come on you Gooners, Mr. Post Office, who's also Arsenal, Stevie Boy, Kay Cavalets, and also Ghosted London have all been given a a channel membership by Tony. Very, very generous, Tony. Thank you very much. Really, really do appreciate you, my man. That's really, really appreciated. You've always been a big supporter of the channel, so thank you very much. Big up to Paul Watkins, who's carried on the super sticker train from yesterday. Thank you very much, Paul. Really, really do appreciate the super sticker. And another picture of another dog. So big up to you, Paul. Really appreciate it. Big up to DB Forever. Really appreciate you as always with a 1984 picture of the European winning team. Big up to you. Big up to Aussie Frank Lover again, just coming in with a super sticker train, these guys. So that's DB Forever, Aussie Frank Lover, and Paul Watkins. Big up to you guys. Aris has gone with a massive super sticker. Thank you very much, Aris. Really, really do appreciate you. Thank you very much for your time and for your money. Thank you. Building a business takes time, so all the money is important to me. So I really do appreciate it. Big up to you. And Atavatron Wembley 744. It's changed. Said, morning, Savva. Do you think there is any chance the Storm starting July the 1st could be Vivian Lewis leading an ownership trust bid to oust Levy? What a question that is at 22 minutes past 11 in the morning. Possibly. There's lots of mumblings and murmurings in the background, aren't there, that Tottenham are for sale. There's lots of murmurings. I don't know if any of it's true. Lots of murmurings, lots of mutterings, lots of rumours that Tottenham Hotspur are looking into a sale of the football club, and that's why Charrington was put into the football club as a non-exec director to lead the sale of Tottenham Hotspur. I don't know. Has Vivian Lewis got the money? Have they got the money to oust Joe Lewis? By the way, I'm not going to pretend I'm some sort of big business guy. I have no idea. How that would possibly work. Lewis being ousted by his daughter and the trust. I don't know. I tell you what, though, it sounds fun. It sounds like a big saga. It sounds like a really big saga. So far, no copium from anyone, which is interesting. There will be. So Arsenal in the last 24 hours, Kepa has signed. Norgard has signed. It looks like they are in talks with Mosquera of Valencia, a very highly rated 20. Is he 21 today? Did I see someone say? Let me have a look. Mosquera of Valencia. Here we go. I'm pretty sure I saw today was his birthday. And it is. Today's his birthday. So happy birthday to Christian Mosquera. 21 years of age today. He is joining Arsenal, so it seems. And this is a player that has won the Olympics with the Spain under-23s and has 104 senior appearances. 104 senior appearances in La Liga. And the style of player, it says, plays as a centre-back. Mosquera can also play as a full-back on both sides. There you go. That's what you want, isn't it? They're saying here he's a big physical presence. He's described as quick, good anticipation and ability to play on the ball. And having seen him, I can confirm that all that is true. Big up to you, Atavatron Wembley 1. And thank you to those who have subscribed. Let's keep going. Let's make Friday a really big morning, shall we? Let's get the super sticker train going. Let's get the likes going. And let's get the subscribers going, as we are now only 295 away from 19,000. Only 116 likes. There's 463 of you in here. That should be at 250. So smash that like button. Let's see who else we've got in. Eze has agreed to an Arsenal, Sav. That was the lie. Oh, that was the lie. Big up, Michael. Yeah, listen, I see a lot of people put posts in and I'm like, where are you getting the information the rest of us aren't? I think people need to learn the difference, don't they, between a rumor and a fact. But big up to all those people with the super chats and the super stickers. Gaurav, yeah, but that's your feeling because you're a Crystal Palace fan, Gaurav. That's your feeling, right? For me, there's too much noise around this guy. There's too much noise around this guy for him to be staying at Crystal Palace. I do think he will move, and I do think it will be to London. Maybe a Man City or a Man United come in. But Arsenal, I did see that Fabrizio Romano did say that the best is yet to come for Arsenal and they're going to have a massive summer. And that was my worry when Luca Berta joined them. Well, thank you for the 3 people that just unsubscribed. Some real childish people in the chat, haven't we? That was my worry, not Luca Berta. That was my worry when Berta joined Arsenal, was that they would have a big summer. And it looks like it is panning out that way for the Gooners. Where are we? Yeah, but at least when Chelsea are buying kids, they're buying top kids, aren't they? Like Fernandez and Caicedo and Palmer. When we're buying kids, we're buying absolutely unknowns. So there's a huge difference. Big up to Arteta out, Kroenke out, said Mark Taylor. Big up. Yeah, big up to Mark Taylor in the chat. I'm not seeing you. Doesn't mean you're not there. Big up to the other Mark as well. Sorry, why has everyone changed their names? Why has everyone got these little numbers after their names? Have I missed something? I don't know what's going on. Mark would be lovely. Yeah, that's I promise you that's not. I'll show you to prove it. Look, at the top there, you can see there that the views for the last 28 days are 429,000, which is massive for me. The watch time hours is 105,000. I'll show you. I can't show you this side because that shows you my revenue. You can see there that the subscribers in the last 28 days is 640. So you can see there, that's how YouTubers work out all their information. We've got a big studio in the background with all our information. Good morning, Ben. What is going on with all the names? Anyone know what's going on? Like, why have we got 4201, 4274? What's going on? I don't know. Big up Stephen Kopp, 3354. Weird. This is weird. I'm not liking it, people. So why does Levy love taking the pee out of Spurs fans? I mean, Spurs fans allow it. They pay to go into the stadium. They buy the shirts. They buy everything. So I feel like we are to blame. The Spurs fans, we are to blame sometimes for this. Aris, absolutely, my man. We are the best window shoppers. Touch, look, and don't buy. It says here, YouTube have changed to displaying people's usernames and not their names now. That's really weird. I don't know if I like it. So let me ask then, if that's the case, then why is someone like Ellie, good morning, Ellie, why is Ellie's still just Queen Ellie Matters? Ash is Ash Coys. I'm a bit confused. Never mind. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I know you all still are. Future's bright. Future's Lily White says, morning, Savva. I think everyone needs to calm down. It's not even July. Yeah, but the problem is, as we said, we hear this every window, don't we? So surely you understand why everyone panics. We are seeing all the other clubs around us do business. You get it, right? We've all been bitten so many times. By the way, the Sky Sports breaking news is that Ruud van Nistelrooy leaves Leicester. We knew that was coming. I'm just going to check Ben Jacobs. He's normally got some Tottenham information. Let's have a look. Ben Jacobs, Tom Heaton has signed a 1-year contract at Man United. Ruud van Nistelrooy has left Leicester. I can't really see anything else. No, not really a lot from any of the IDKs this morning, is there? Gary Spurs 1961. I don't like all this. People's names have changed. Gary Spurs, rumours we are still battling for Mbuemo. Could be true as it's taking time for United to get this over the line. I mean, I haven't seen one certified person say that we've actually bid. That's the problem we've got. Simon said, Man U, we beat them in the final, yet they have bought Cunha and Buemo, almost done, who improved them immensely, would have improved us enormously also. Such a missed opportunity yet again. But listen, as I've said for years, this is Man United. I know we all think that Man United aren't great anymore and we all think X, Y, and Z, but this is Manchester United. They're one of the biggest clubs in the world. Talking about big, we should have 300 likes. We've got 140. There's 500 of you in here. So good morning to each and every one of you. I did see, if I'm not wrong this morning, by the way, didn't Burnley sign Axel Twanzebe? Am I making that up? I might be making that up. I'm pretty sure I saw it. Big up to Ellie. Please smash the like, share the show link. Absolutely big up to you. Thanks, Ellie. Really appreciate that. Bader said, what is wrong with YouTube? Why are they forcing the chat to use their handle instead of the name? I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know what's going on there at all. But interesting. Big up Ghosted as well. Spurs. Starting to get really bored of the Tottenham inactivity. Yeah, we need something next week, don't we? We need something. We're at a stage where we are literally watching. I'm not saying we've got a God-given right to be in the top 4 or 5, but that's where we want to get back to. And we're just watching these guys go boom, 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 boom. We're falling further behind whilst we got fans celebrating the signings of people like Matisse Tell. It's very, very underwhelming. As I said, those fans that rate Matisse Tell, for me, they don't deserve bigger signings. If you rate average footballers, I don't know why you deserve bigger signings. Hashtag just saying. Good morning to Bull YY77. So morning, Savva. According to Cadena Ser, we have entered the race with Arsenal and Chelsea for Rodrigo. Yeah, nah. If Chelsea and Arsenal are going in for Rodrigo at that price, not a chance Spurs are interested or even that he listens to us. Of course. At the moment, though, I haven't seen any source say that we've bid. Apparently, we've not bid for him. It's just a name that is circling around. Why are you saying there was a Lewis v. Levy thing? I didn't say that, did I? I'm not sure I said that. That didn't come out of my mouth at all. Hey, Mahfouz, big up to you. Said, anyhow, we allow Eze to go Arsenal, I'm going to lose it. Yeah, but Mahfouz, this is the difference. It won't be allowing Arsenal to get him. Arsenal are a bigger football club than Tottenham Hotspur. Let's be brutally honest. Take your Spurs hat off. If you had the opportunity right now to go to Spurs or Arsenal, you're going to Arsenal. Now, neither club have bid for him. If one club does bid for him, then we'll see. But we can't just say, if we allow. It's not how football transfers work. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, I don't like it. Just going to say. Nearly. Yeah, we've had 2 new subscribers today. We're trying to get up there. Wayne, yeah. Chelsea signed Cole Palmer. Spurs signed Archie Gray. That's the difference between the 2 football clubs, right? We went out and scouted. But then, as I've said before, we've got a majority of our fan base that love those signings, like people like Archie Gray. So when they're then in the same sentence going, oh, we want better. Well, you've got Archie Gray. You want Archie Gray. So, I know. Where are we? Show us your revenue. Yeah, that's not going to happen, my man. That's not going to happen. YouTube adds those numbers if you can't be bothered to change your username. Madness. If your watch time hours 105,000, I must be the highest contributor. I'd say, Savva, to get that figure. Listen, big up to you, Ellie, for all your watching and all your support. Yeah, listen, it takes time. The funny thing is, when you start a YouTube channel, you look at your first set of figures after a month and you think, oh my God, I'm never going to grow. How does this change? And then when you start seeing X amount of subs per month and X amount of watch time hours, it really is humbling. Breaking news, apparently. breaking news apparently from Alex Crook and Ben Jacobs is that Mbeumo's medical is expected to take place next week. Now, I don't know if that's true. That's just been sent through to me. Let me go and have a look. I can't see anything on their pages about that, but that's what's being sent around apparently. And as I've said, I've got no belief that Tottenham have ever properly been in for Mbeumo. I think we might have asked a question, but I haven't seen anything. When people are going, "Oh, Mbeumo," I haven't seen anything. What have I been sent here? A trip to Reading has been added to our pre-season schedule. Saturday, the 19th of July. Oh my God, it's the day of the FHTV barbecue. Saturday, the 19th of July, the pre-season barbecue. I'm going to have to stream whilst barbecuing. That could be quite fun. All the YouTubers are at my house. We could stream the game whilst barbecuing. So that'll be at the Select Car Leasing Stadium. Big up to Ash for sending that through to me. Really appreciate that. So what do people make of Arsenal? Going for mascara now. It's almost like 3 days ago they went, right, him, and they acted. Can you imagine Spurs doing that? Can you imagine? If Spurs did it, we'd have one player that we're after. Then we'd try and get that player over the line for 2 weeks. Then it'll be the next one. Arsenal are going boom, 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 boom. City, boom, 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 boom. Liverpool, boom, boom, boom. Just different levels to how these clubs are run, right? Leighton, we've now got the _B -MG 7FL. Love that. So is that what people pick themselves? My name's okay. No, your name is James Truscott 2331. It's all happening here. It's all happening. Mods' names don't change. Very interesting. Has Eze signed for Arsenal? No, Eze has not signed for Arsenal. They've not bid for Arsenal yet. They've not bid for Eze yet. Danny KKKKK. I believe Spurs are signing Eze. According to another Spurs content creator, his source states it's almost complete. It's on his site. He states his reputation on this kind of info. Who has said such information? Let us know. Who has said these things? Who has told us such lies? And why have we only got 167 likes right now? I need 100 of you right now to smash that like button. There's 525 of you in here. How are we not at 250? Right now, like, boom, boom, boom. You don't even have to leave the show. It's right there. Boom, 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 boom. Smash that button. Big up to you all. Thank you to all the new subscribers. We've just had 6 new subscribers during this show. Yeah, it looks like YouTube are messing up with people's stuff, aren't they? Jaden has said it. In my opinion, Arsenal have not done what's required as of yet. As factually as Zubi and Partey is, as factually, Zubi and Partey is better than Zubi and Norgard, and it costs more to get Norgard than keep Partey. Yeah, but that's not how football works. I mean, Partey's gone on a free, and they've picked up Norgard on a cheap. But let's be honest. What you've done here, you've done the fallacy, right? Of Zubimendi and Partey wouldn't have played together anyway. It would have been Zubimendi and Rice. So Zubimendi has replaced Partey and Norgard has replaced Jorginho. So what you've done there is you've tried to spin it. You can't say that Norgard's replacing Partey. That's not how it's worked. Zubimendi has replaced Partey as the deep lying player. Dom Coy said, same old Spurs at the moment. No, at the moment, for sure. Yeah, I thought they did, Ash. I thought I saw that they'd signed Axel Twanzebe. I also thought I saw that these people were going to smash the like button, and they have. So big up to you lot. I am not a number. We're all numbers to YouTube, my man. Big up for the Super Sticker train. The Super Sticker train has pulled in at another destination, and people are getting on board. Fun fact. If everybody put in £1 right now, we'd make £552 in a minute. Just a fun fact. Big up to Ghosted London with a super sticker. And I saw that you got the channel membership as well. So big up to you. And big up to Jim Bird Coys. Jim Bird Coys. If I'm not wrong, Jim, tell me if I'm wrong. I think you were one of the first ever subscribers to me. I think it was one of the first ever subscribers, I think. Let me know. But thank you very much, Jim. That's very generous. I'm pretty sure you're one of my first subscribers. Where are we? Good morning to Dave, who has said, morning, Savva, bro. New to your channel, but been watching non-stop the last few weeks on yours and other Spurs. Great watch, great community. Keep up the good work. Listen, I hope you're entertained. We try our best during the transfer window. We try our best. We get a lot of stick. People going, oh, more shows and fake transfer news. We're trying our best to keep people entertained while there's no games for watch-alongs and no shows about games. But big up to you, Dave. Soul Sniper Gaming, it's a transfers are all guesswork. Fans melting over. I don't think anyone's melted. Fans melting over what might happen is crazy and is being done for hyperbole. I don't think anyone's melting. We're just talking. You always say some really weird stuff, Soul Sniper Gaming. Troll-like. I don't think you are a troll, but very troll-like. You say some weird stuff. You've joined a show where we're just talking all things Tottenham and potential transfers and then knock everyone in the chat for doing it. Seems a bit weird. Yes, absolutely there are Leon players worth chasing. There are indeed. The one for me would be, I can never say his name, the lad at Leon, the left winger, the Georgian guy. I can never say his name, but looks a very good player to me. There is a pecking order. We need to get higher on the food chain by winning consistently, just like City did. So we need that prime investment to help us get there. Fingers crossed, Ellie. Fingers crossed we get there in the end. And big up to Jim Bird Coys, a member for 17 months. So, yep, don't always comment, but always watch. Big up, yeah, big up, Jim. I remember you as one of the first. I think when I had less than 100 subscribers, you were there. And now we're moving along towards 19 and 20K. You need to go into YouTube account settings, change your own handle. I'll be honest, mine hasn't got a number after it, so we're all right. Mine is just Football Heritage TV. Florian Plettenberg, what's he saying? So breaking news from Florian Plettenberg. Is it anything? Just showing me that Liverpool spent 216. No, I can't really see anything there. I don't know what that was giving me. Breaking news, maybe a German transfer. Yes, a trip to Reading, as we saw, has been added to our pre-season schedule. Ellie, you're coming to the FHTV barbecue. We're going to have to stream live, aren't we? Tell we'll have to improve some to go from average to a player that one of us thinks is. Yeah, absolutely, Ellie. This man has got to improve tenfold. I've seen nothing for him for France or Spurs, which makes me think what people are seeing in him. I'm not saying he can't be good, but I keep watching him and I keep being told, oh, no, he's good. And I'm like, what? Joey said Archie Gray, a cheap option. Well, Archie Gray wasn't a cheap option, was he? That's the problem. He wasn't a cheap option at all. Even his salary wasn't cheap for an 18-year-old. So that's not actually true. Eze can choose where he goes. Arsenal have been second league 2 seasons in a row. Fans need to be realistic. Arsenal have been second for 3 seasons in a row. And yeah, of course, Eze will choose where he goes. Absolutely. It won't be anything to do with if we let him. Is that true? Is this true? No way. No way. Sean will be well upset. I was just messaging Sean actually. Let me show you this. Shawnee. Oh, yeah. Listen, I went and watched this play the other day as well. Some of these gems. How are no bigger clubs picking up these gems? People get gassed over a mirror article saying a 70 million Spurs bid for Mbeumo went in. Why would Levy go way above United's offer at the time? Yeah, I agree. There's no way that Daniel Levy goes, what? Man U have bid 55 million. 70. It's just not how it works. It's why I didn't believe it from the start. I've got no doubt there might have been some talks, but a bid of 70 million is a very, very different outlook to have. Haven't we got like 20 preset? Yeah, so that's Luton, Reading, Arsenal, Bayern Munich, PSG in the Super Cup, Bromley. Who else we got? I don't know, someone else. Soul Sniper Gaming. God, you're a miserable sod, aren't you? You're a real miserable sod. I just thought I'd share that. Where are we? Let me catch up to. God, I'm about 8 minutes behind. Let me catch up. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen anything that makes me like Gray yet. He's young, but that's not. When people go, give him a chance, he's young, cool. That's a very different conversation to me saying, yeah, I see something. I see a scared, timid kid. I watched him play. I watched him play for England under 21s the other day. I think he looks scared and timid. I think that he's a very lightweight footballer, and I don't know how anyone thinks that this is the guy we need, but I'm assured by people that he's quality. I've not seen it at all. Savva, this name thing is only on your account. It's not like that on Saeed's. Only like that on my account. That can't be true. My account isn't that clever, is it? Got a live stream some of the barbecue now. Yeah, Alex, we're going to have to, I don't know how I'm going to do the stream because all my streaming equipment is upstairs. I might have to do a live stream from my laptop downstairs without all the fancy scoreboard stuff. And people could take it in turns. Maybe people could take it in turns. Yeah, that would be interesting. Some of the account I blocked just now as a fake. Oh, I just can't. Big up to, I don't know who this would be. SXIBI. Morning, Savva. I feel if Spurs had installed Thomas Frank in January, I'm sure we'll be moving quickly. Just be patient. Yeah, the problem is I hear the words just be patient all the time. It's not about being patient. I'm worried about the caliber we're going to buy. It's not that I don't understand how the transfer market works. It's that I worry about the caliber we're going to buy. Spurs are 33-1 to get relegated. Well, I can assure you that we won't get relegated at all. We won't be anywhere near it this year. We don't have an awful manager at the club's helm. They would have rotated. So you think Zubimendi and Partey would have taken turns in the first team? You don't think both of them would want to be first team regulars? Come on, let's think about it here. Let's think about it. Zubimendi is a number 6 like Partey, right? Norgard is a number 8 like Jorginho, right? Let's think about this realistically. I know what people are trying to do. Do you know what you're trying to do, Jaden? I'm going to show you. Copium. That's what you're trying to do. Oh, it's crap. What they've done is bad. All we try and do is copium. Copium. Definitely, Andy. Absolutely. The moment I saw the Tell signing, I knew how this summer transfer window was going to go. And I hope I'm wrong. I do hope I'm wrong. But as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, why? Who has watched him and gone, yes? Big up to Lee Enigma. Look at your name, Lee. What's going on there? Are any of us surprised the big name players we'll end up at bigger clubs? Yeah, but Lee, I get it. The big name players will, of course, join bigger clubs because they're bigger than us. My issue isn't the big name players. My issue is the players the level down. That's my issue. James, you were invited. I don't think you ever said you were going to come or not, but you were invited. Hey, Gray is a cheap option. In what world? He was 40 million as an 18-year-old. That's crazy. Yeah, he was one of the most expensive 18-year-olds of all time for Archie Gray. Savva, are you worried about Eze? Listen, I'm not worried about Eze. Listen, I'll say this, Marios. I haven't even seen Spurs bid for him. If Spurs bid for him, things change, right? At the moment, we've got to stop worrying about players that we've not bid for. We're not in listen, I haven't seen Ornstein, Romano, Plettenberg, Jacobs, Sasha Tavalieri. I haven't seen any of them talk about a bid going in. Until a bid goes in or until we get official Spurs are in talks with a player, I don't believe any of it, mate. Yes, we have got Newcastle as well, haven't we? Yeah, we have. You're welcome, Soul Sniper. Listen, I love you to bits being in here, but it just feels like anyone can say whatever they want and you find a real Aggie angle to it. I don't know why you don't just smile and laugh and joke about like the rest of us. So we've got to play an entire league campaign in pre-season. Big up Daniel J. Harris. Daniel, no numbers after your name, mate. Benyoson 2025 said, stop rating Gray like he is Ben Davis. His first Prem season was solid. Chelsea gambled on Palmer and 30 others. Chelsea didn't gamble on Palmer. Chelsea saw what lots of people saw, that Cole Palmer was a brilliant young player. Sorry, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. He's not even as good as Ben Davis, so I'm not sure what you mean by rating him like he's Davis. You can only rate a player on what you see. And this is the problem we've got, is copium. Let me see if I've got one for you. Copium. There we go. Certified Tottenham copium. Copium. You've got a young player who we've seen do absolutely nothing, but we're praising. He's done nothing. He filled in at the back. Well done. But it's done nothing. Done absolutely nothing to get the warranted hype that he's getting from people. What's this? Plettenberg's just said something. I've got a feeling it's about Watermard. No. Yeah, breaking. Nick Voldemar has personally informed Stuttgart in the past few hours that he only wants to move to Bayern Munich. Bayern have also personally informed Stuttgart they want to sign him. However, negotiations are only set to start after the under-21 Euro final. An offer to extend his contract at Stuttgart has been rejected. There we go. So an agreement with Bayern is in place until 2030. There you go. And that's what I mean. When I talk about deals like Eze, when you get Romano and Plettenberg and Ornstein and those guys coming out saying Spurs have agreed personal terms with Eze, that's when you know something's happening. Then the bids can go in. But at the moment, we haven't even got that going on. Sure. Absolutely. But until that moment, I haven't seen anything that makes me go, yes, he's great. All these people going, oh, he should be in our midfield this year. Based on what? Based on what? Is anyone watching Spurs and saying, what we need is Archie Gray at centre mid? I'm thinking about it. I've got a feeling it's just going to be the kids, isn't it? I'm thinking about going to it. Okay, so you must live very near me then if you're 5 minutes down. Where do you live? Don't give me a road name, just an area. Are you in Bromley? Whereabouts do you live, Cole? Daniel, so let's be real. The Gray hype is based off that one game he had against Chelsea. Oh, not half, my man. Not half. Oh, my gosh. Daniel, as I said, when I watch a player, I look for a number of things. I don't care who they're playing against or what position. I look for their touch, their control, their body shape, their passing, their confidence on the ball, their strength, their positioning. And when I watch Gray, I'm just like, I don't really know. Look, he's the same age of Lewis Skelly at Arsenal. I watch Lewis Skelly and go, yeah, you can see it. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Lewis Skelly is so rash, but you can deal with that. But the footballing ability, I watch Lewis Skelly and go, yeah, you're a really good footballer, confident, strong on the ball, good touch, drives forward with it, good passing. So for me, I don't get it. I don't get the hype with this kid. Listen, we'll see in a couple of years. Maybe my opinion changes as he gets better as a footballer. But right now, I've not seen anything. Good morning. Did I just see big up Levynomics, my man Connor inside the house. Big up to you. It's an enjoyable show. Enjoyable show to you as well. Yeah, it was good fun. Love it when they all get a bit riled up. It's all good fun, isn't it? Why don't we take Thomas Partey on a free? Where to begin with that one? Listen, Thomas Partey would be the best midfielder at the club. Thomas Partey is never going to leave Arsenal and join Spurs. He's going to want massive wages. Never, ever going to happen. And for me, I reckon he either goes to Saudi or a bigger club than Tottenham. Danny Kiriaku's put this in 3 times. He must think he's funny. Do you think we'll sign Eze's twin brother, Meze? A Greek-based joke on a transfer. Well done, Danny Kiriakou. What's up, Savva? What's up with you? I think you're doing a fantastic job. Thank you very much. It's nice every now and then to get some nice things said. Just quickly before I read this out, big up to you lot. We are now on 18,704. Can we get that to 18,710 subscribers? And can we get those likes up to 200, 300? We're on 240. Big up to you, Flynn. I think this is Flynn. Yeah, it said, sup, Savva. I wish our club was more attractive and that ownership was more proactive in getting signings more efficiently and quickly. Yeah, listen, I get it. I get it completely, my man. I really wish we were as well. As I've said, I don't have the copium where I think we're going to bid for the Florian Wirtz type players. But I do think we should be looking at players like Semenyo, like Eze, like Paulinho. I do think we should be looking for those players. So thank you very much, my man. Savva knew he was going to be in the mud at the end of the transfer window as soon as Tell signed. I mean, if Tell is putting me in the mud, sure. Isn't the aim that we all want to be in the mud with our predictions? Isn't when we're saying isn't when we're saying, oh, I don't think we're going to have a great window. It's like almost like reverse psychology where we hope we do. Oh, it's only for YouTubers, my man. It's only for YouTubers. Otherwise, can you imagine me telling my wife, yeah, I've invited every viewer? And can you imagine me giving my address to strangers? No, neither can I. Neither can I. Same awful manager won us a trophy. He did what Jose and Conte didn't do, or Poch for that matter. Yeah, but do you know what? They didn't have us having our worst ever Premier League season and losing every week. Swings and roundabouts, Joey, isn't it? Swings and roundabouts. He won us that trophy whilst being utterly dreadful for nearly 2 years in the Premier League. So utterly dreadful. Nothing will ever change my mind that he was a crap manager. The tactics, the lack of player development, the way he sets up a defence to fail. Nah, get him out. I'm glad he's gone. Where are we? Savva, if I donate a super chat, can you make me a mod? I can make you a mod. I don't know which mat this is. How much is membership? It depends what membership level you want. But you don't have to. You don't have to. 1 second. Let's see. Oh, that's brilliant. Love that. That's wicked. Yeah. Sean, if you're watching, love that, mate. That is absolutely superb. Love that. Love that. Watch out for the new channel, guys. It's coming at you very soon. Yeah, Chelsea gambled on Palmer. Honestly, it's copium. Chelsea didn't gamble. Everyone who watched Cole Palmer went, yeah. People couldn't believe City got rid of him, let alone gambled. Like, we just say these crazy things. Savva, I agree with you, but I'm going on the reports that said he left because of wages. He might have left because of wages, but you've got to realise Arsenal would have known that. Arsenal would have known. And you've got Zubimendi is a different player to Partey. They wouldn't have played Zubimendi, Partey and Rice in a midfield because there's no attacking flair there. So for me, I think they've done the right thing. I think they've done well. Sure, but for 40, 35, 40 million, I want a better player joining us. We can talk about coaching, and you know I agree with you, Ben. But for me, I'm just a bit frustrated that we spent that money on him. Sorry. Just that's a message showing. Yeah, that's brilliant. Oh. Gray is not it. If we don't sign a solid DM, I'll be very worried for the season ahead. Yeah, I mean, look, it's going to be very interesting. Yes, see, now let's talk about this fallacy, because this fallacy, right? This again is bottled copium. I've got loads of these pictures, by the way. This is copium. Matt, Gray being surrounded by dross, right? So when he was playing with Romero and Van de Ven, and Basuma and Son and Madison and Kulusevski and Porro and Adogi. We're calling all of them dross. Second of all, being surrounded by dross doesn't mean you can't control a football or your passing is rubbish or your technique isn't good. Please, people, go and do coaching courses. It tells you so much. This is just ridiculous. You know how bad someone is when Harry Winks and Dewsbury made Gray look bang average. Mate, I don't understand it. We got rid of Winks and Skip to bring in Archie Gray. It pissed me off no end. It really did. That's right. Hang on. If yeah, hang on, just quickly. Once that's done. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so yeah, I think we've got to stop using the excuse that a player can't look good unless he's surrounded by top players. It doesn't change your touch. It doesn't change your control. It doesn't change your touch. It doesn't change your control. This is just copium. Seems to be a lot of it about in our fan base, doesn't it? Copium. Good morning to Mr. Zombie Fix. FX, sorry, said good morning, Mr. Savva. Good morning to you as well, sir. It's my 53 years of supporting Spurs. 53 years, you poor git. Happy birthday to me. Yeah, happy birthday to you indeed. Looking forward to the new season and more of your great content. Oh, stop it, you. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Where are we? Let me catch up a little bit. I think I'm about 7 minutes behind. Ben, exactly. For all those people that just go, we won a trophy. We won a trophy. They've got to realize how unattractive it is to players that might want to join a football club when you finish 17th. But the same fans keep saying, don't worry. It doesn't matter. Don't worry. Hang on. Shall we have a call later? Sorry, just myself, Sean, and the boys. We're just trying to sort out getting the channel going. Yeah. Big up Barry Sun Royale. There he is with his spanner. There he is. What a legend. One of the few people on this channel who's had the pleasure of spending a night out with me. I'm sure you enjoyed it, Barry. For all those people that say, I bet Savva's no fun at parties. We had some fun, didn't we, Barry? We got suitably drunk whilst in Liverpool together. Where are we? Matt wants to be a mod so he can be timed out. Oh, brilliant. Who's this? Mr. Captain Jellybean. Some of you guys have great names. Savva, any news about Calamundo? I remember the videos coming out. Well, no, it seemed to come out, that news, didn't it? And then quickly went, and then it came back a week later. Since then, I've not seen anything. I think we're all working on the proviso that the 1st of July hits and suddenly, and then suddenly it all goes amazing for Tottenham in the transfer market. We'll see. We will see. Matt K. Coys, little Matty K. He's done his exams. Now he's allowed on YouTube again. Matt, talk to us. When do you get your GCSE results? And somebody was telling me the other day that now you don't get A's and B's and C's, right? You get, is it 1 to 8 or something? I don't know. God, how complicated is that? Why don't they do A's? What was wrong with the old ABC metric? I was very proud of the A's. Sorry, the A I got. I was very proud of that A. Hang on, what's this name? We got 13. You only have 2. Great name. Party was on 200 grand a week. Would Levy pay that? Party is injury prone and getting older. Listen, I mean, Thomas Partey to Tottenham is an absolute non-starter, in my opinion. An absolute non-starter. He's been at Arsenal. He's been at Arsenal, and now he's going to join Tottenham. Can't see it in a million years. People know what happens to them if that happens. This is bad. 80% decrease since the Prem started. So it's bad. The investment is vital. Listen, Ellie, I just find it interesting, right? That we know what we can attract. We know what we can't. We know what we have to coach. But for all those people who didn't want to coach, surely they understand the need for a coach when we can't sign the top players. Not you. I know you get it. But let's have a look. Yeah, well, listen, Joey, this is my point. When I say about Angepostecoglou and people like you respond immediately with he won a trophy, sure, but, he's just had our worst ever Premier League season, and the Premier League's been running for about 33 years. You can't be that bad at Tottenham Hotspur and expect to keep your job. Where are we? Where are we? Let me have a look here. Big up to George, who's put in a £5 super chat. Big up to you, George. Really appreciate that. Said, we'll gladly mod on the new channel, Savva, if required. Yeah, listen, we've got on the new channel at the moment, we just designed our banner. So the banner and the logo has been done. We're just getting a few things set up. We've got to have a partnership agreement. We're not setting up a company. We're having a partnership agreement to make sure everything runs smoothly. And then we'll be with you all, hopefully 2 weeks, 3 weeks top, in time for pre-season friendlies. So watch this space, George. And of course, I'll be giving you mod status. Big up to you. Matt, which Matt is this? I have no idea anymore which Matt is who because of the way YouTube have changed their names today. The names. Mod me, mate, please. People make fake accounts of me. Matt, there's not a chance, if it's who I think it is, that you are going to be a mod on my channel, mate. I still wake up every day thinking, is he a troll or not? That's a lie. I don't wake up thinking about you. But I still see you in the morning shows and go, I still don't know if he's a troll or not, because you do come out with some absolute corkers, Matt. You are like Jay from the In-Betweeners, mate. You chat a lot of waffle, but we love you for it. So big up to you, Matt, and thank you for the super chat. You didn't need to do that, but I do appreciate it. Guys and girls, where are we as far as the likes go? Have you lot been generous to me this morning? We are on 267. Come on. There's 570 of you in here. Let's get up to 300 immediately. And on the subscriber count, we are flying, guys. We're currently on 18,704, but we do need more. We do need more to help us get up towards that 20,000. And 20,000 is the aim by the first game of the Premier League season. Big up to Wayne Holland. Wayne, looks like you're getting a new manager, mate. Said Zubimendi is a top player. He's an upgrade on Partey. Listen, I think Partey's a top player, but Zubimendi's a very different style of player, isn't he? Zubimendi's more of your Rodri type, whereas Partey is more of a physical presence type. Here he is again, Matty K. Gray will thrive under Frank. I mean, you've got no way of knowing that. For me, I don't want him in the 11. I'm going to be honest. I don't want him in the 11. He is not good enough. You're the person that thinks Jamie Donnelly should be in the Spurs 11. So forgive me for not taking that seriously. Exactly, Daniel. This is the thing. When people throw common sense in, there's no answers to it. Divine, is he going to thrive? Donnelly? Where are they all going to play? Where are all they going to play? Big up to Rob Belcher. How you doing, Rob? I said, copium. Wherefore art thou copium? You learn something new every day. You do indeed. You do indeed. Any thoughts on Diamond, who plays for Rangers? As in Glasgow Rangers? I don't really know him, to be fair. I know the Diamande that plays for Sporting Lisbon, the one that Palace are in talks with. It's copium. Arteta, Kroenke out. It's copium, my man. I told you it's the new word. Here he is. He is inside the house. Elijah, my man. How are you? Hope you're well. The most chilled out human being I have ever met in my life, Elijah. Big up to you. Let me try and catch up a little bit. You don't get your results for 3 months. Oh. Berta's held talks with Eze's agent. Who's saying that? Is that Sky Sports saying that? If that's true, then that is, well, if he goes to Arsenal, it's a great signing for them. It's a great signing for them. Pilch, I completely agree. Gray should go out on loan. Back to Leeds for another year might restore his confidence. I disagree with that bit. He's not developed at all. His minutes reduced the last 2 months. Carsley has given him little time. The problem is he's not getting game time anywhere. What does that tell you? Maybe he's just not as good as these people really want you to think. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he's not. Look, if I'm Leeds coming up to the Premier League, I know I'm probably going to be in a relegation battle. If you are in a relegation battle, you do not want an 18, 19-year-old at defensive midfield who's not played there for 2 years. Do you? It's just not for me. I just don't think he should. But, hey, that's just me. Joseph said you have Champions League and cannot attract quality players. How is that? I think there's a level that we can attract, but it depends. There's different levels of players, right? There's different levels of players. The Arsenal thing isn't a big deal. Yeah, but they didn't come straight from there. I don't think Thomas Partey's ever going to join Tottenham immediately. There's a new channel. Yeah, we've got a new channel starting called the Spurs 5. Myself, Johnny from Football Inc., Lubo, Stel from Tottenham Away, and Sean from Spurs Talk Show. It's going to be, wait for it, legendary. And if anyone can tell me what show that is from, wait for it, legendary. What's that from? What's that from? Anyone tell me? You'll know if you know. Absolutely. Ellie, I think this is the thing. If someone's a good footballer, they'll stand out. Me playing with poor players doesn't suddenly mean I can't control a football, right? It's madness when people use this excuse. By the way, it's so funny, isn't it, that all the players that we're calling dross, at the beginning of last season, most of our fans said they were going to finish. Most of those fans said we were going to finish third, fourth, or fifth. Now, all of a sudden, all our players are dross. Garav, yeah, I know you're a graphic designer, mate. We've got it all done, I'm afraid, mate. We've got people for that stuff for other channels, but I do appreciate the offer. Yeah, there's certain people I'm going to let be mods on my channel, and other people I'm definitely not going to let be mods. Let's be brutally honest about this, people. I wasn't born yesterday, was I? The discrimination, Matt. Let's talk about the word. I'll tell you what we're all going to do, Matt, and this is why you won't be a mod. Right, I'm going to find out the actual dictionary definition of the word discrimination. We're going to bring it up, and we're going to see how I've discriminated against you in any way, shape, or form. So right, here we go. I'm going to post it in here so that everyone can see what an absolute donut you're being, right? Here we go. So let me go. Let me just check what time that was. 12:08. Okay, 12:08. We can go back to that at 12:08. Here we go. The unjust or prejudicial treatment of different categories of people, especially on the grounds of ethnicity, age, sex, or disability, victims of racial discrimination. Matt, which one of those have I discriminated against you? I've never seen your face, right? I have no idea. The only thing I know is that I'm guessing you're a male because your name is Matt. I don't know your ethnicity. I don't know your age. I don't know if you have a disability, and I don't know your racial. I don't know your race, do I? So again, if you're going to say ridiculous things, mate, you will be blocked from the channel. Yeah, mate, it's not a joke. You can't talk about people discriminating in 2025. It's a very fragile world out there. I used to be a mod back in the 60s. Right, let me go back. I've missed out a lot of chat. I've missed a few super chats as well, I think. Here we go. Big up to Simon Bergen putting in the super sticker. Fun fact, if everyone right now did a £1 super sticker train, we'd make £575 by 20 past 12 in the UK. And off you go. Just jesting, of course, but big up Simon Bergen, 87. Thank you very much. Very generous of you today on this lovely sunny Friday morning. Is it still sunny? It is indeed. Look at the skies, people. Look at the sky. Oh, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous weather here in South London. And in about 45 minutes, we're going to take the dogs swimming. Yes, you heard it here, right? The wife has decided that walking the dogs isn't enough. Isn't that right? The wife is in the room next to me, by the way, today. She's in the room next to me doing proper work, like proper brainy stuff, while we're sitting here chatting about football and soccer. We're taking the dogs swimming. Yes, we are. Big up Simon Bergen. Thank you very much. Big up to Phil Coys. Phil Coys, it's your fault we got Matisse Tell. Big up to you, my brother. Hope you're well. Phil, I never knew if you were coming to the barbecue or not. I still can't get definite numbers of people, but if you are, we'll have a watch along on the same day. We'll have a watch along from the garden for the Spurs Reading game that's just been announced. Big up to you, Phil. Thank you for the super sticker. And big up to George, who is one of my mods and a channel member. Big up to you, George. Said, I know you'll make the new channel a success. More content from you and the other creators is always welcome. We'll make it a success. Don't worry. You lot will enjoy it. You lot, I'm sure, will enjoy it. Just think of the rowing between me and Stell and Sean and Savva and Sean and Johnny and Lubo. And oh my God, it's going to be brilliant. You lot are going to love it. Then at the end of the show, you'll all be asking us, oh, have you fallen out with him or him? No, it's just purely for football entertainment. Don't take it so seriously is something I've learned over the years. Big up to you, George. Really appreciate that. Tony Rodriguez with a very generous Swedish super sticker. Thank you very much, Tony. Comes in very generous with 30 sec, which I don't know how much that is, but it sounds a lot. So thank you very much, Tony. And they've changed your name, Tony, to Tony Rodriguez 2785. Big up to you. Thank you very much. You are always very generous on my channel, Tony. So thank you very much for that. You are a mod and a channel member. So big up to you. Thank you very much for everything that you do. Really appreciate you. And then Daniel Field, whose new name is Daniel Field -V5L or I, whichever one that is, has just put in a super sticker as well. Thank you very much, guys and girls. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. And we have got some breaking news. It doesn't involve Spurs, so don't all get excited at once. Put your Kleenex away. Don't worry, it's not Tottenham. But Everton are close to finalising a new contract with Jared Branthwaite, according to Sky Sports. So Jared Branthwaite looks like he is going to be signing a new contract at Everton. And thank you, Daniel Field. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, all of you guys, for that. Really appreciate you. There you go, Ben. You got it. How I Met Your Mother. It is ridiculous, but very funny. And Barney Stinson's got to be the greatest character that ever lived. Like this guy. And what I love about his character, he's the ultimate womanizer. What I like about it is the actor who plays him is gay. So he plays it brilliantly. The ultimate woman's man, but the ultimate ladies man, but in real life is very camp. I absolutely love it. Brilliant show. Very good. And suit up. If you know, you know. Suit up. Is there a members show later today? There will be a members show later today. I need to fit it in around the dog swimming, me getting a haircut. There will be a members show. So quickly, Savva, on your feet. What time are we taking them? 1 o'clock. How long does that last? There will be a members show at 3 p.m. I'll do a members show at 3 p.m. So in 2.5 hours, there'll be a members show. There will be a members show at 3 p.m. today. For all my members, what that means is it's a show where the internet doesn't see it. The only people who sees it are me and all of my members. The link is put in there so that members can come on and chat on screen without the worry of trolls or being seen on the internet. You won't be seen by anybody other than other members. Nobody can clip the show. Nobody can see it other than me. So don't worry if you are worried about being seen, or maybe somebody messaged me the other day and said they were a bit worried they had a speech impediment. The members show is absolutely for that. If anyone is worried about anything, that's the show to come on to. And we just have a chat like we're down the pub, to be honest. So we'll do that today at 3 p.m. I don't see anything about opinions there. I don't know what that means, E. What do you mean? What do you mean, buddy? Not sure what that means, but big up to you anyway. You know I love you. Wayne Holland, I'll mod for your new channel, Savva. Yeah, you can definitely mod, Wayne. I think everybody in the new channel trusts you. It's all about trust, isn't it? It's all about trust. Yes, Matt can be a mod if he finally comes on the show. If he finally comes on the show, and the number of times he said he'll debate me and bury me and all that. If he comes on the show, he can be a mod. There you go. Come on. You could be on the show. Big up to RP. He said, anyone who believes Levy's hollow words need to have their heads tested. Yes, absolutely. Listen, do I believe that Levy will do some things differently this summer? Yes. Do I believe that will be buying us lots of first-team players? No. But he'll have to get some. He'll have to get some, won't he? Big up to, oh, no, Lord Rodney Trotter. Look what's happened to your username. It's now gone to He Who Dares Adele. It used to be Lord Rodney Trotter, and it's now at He Who Dares. Big up to you. I don't know your real name. I think you did tell me. I might have forgotten it. Big up you, Plonker. Have a good one taking the dogs out. Absolutely. Listen, the dogs love it. My nose absolutely hates it for hay fever, but the wife loves it. And so we always have a good time. So big up to you. Thank you very much. You've come in again with another generous donation. Sam, Matt Letitia makes Phil Foden look like Scott Carson. We're not going back down the Phil Foden route, my friend. We're definitely not going back down that route. Big up to you anyway, my man. Big up to you. Let's have a look. What is the 19th? Philly, Phil Coys. It's the barbecue. It's the FHTV barbecue on the 19th, which is only 23 days away. And we'll have to ask nicely if the wife will make things like potato salad and stuff, because I wouldn't want anyone trusting me doing it. I don't even know if she's going to be here to meet everyone. Is she going to be here to meet everyone? Or your dad's that weekend? The 19th. We'll see. We'll see. She might do the watch along for us. Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris is a very talented actor. Singer, dancer, actor. He's a very talented lad. A lot of time for Neil Patrick Harris. Flynn Cutter. Yeah, it's not so much about the haircut that I get done most weeks, mate. It's more about the beard. It's more about the beard. I like to be groomed. That's what it is, my man. There is no new channel link yet. There will be in a couple of weeks' time. Just keep an eye out for it. There will be information dropping about it very soon. Don't worry. Alex is your real name. Big up to you, Alex. Big up to you. Arsenal wouldn't be hijacking Eze because we haven't bid for him. You can't have something hijacked that was never yours or you were never in the talk with. Matt, you won't come on. You tell me to do this all the time. Tell you what I'll do. Let's meet halfway. I'll send you the link. You can come on and tell me all the things you've told me how wrong I am over the years. You don't have to put your camera on. There you go. I'll meet you halfway, Matt. There we go. I'll invite you on. Let's see. This could be YouTube gold. There's the link in the chat, and it's purely for Matt. It's purely for Matt. Big up to my man, Ryan Trestane, as well. Big up, Ryan. Hope you're well. How we remember every single human being on YouTube is mad. Big up to you. Kudos. You do not want to see me clean shaven. No, you don't. It's not nice, is it? Me clean shaven. It does not look good, and it makes my nose look even bigger than it is. Ben Kaufman, my chief moderator, the owner of the coffee company. Big up to you, Ben. So can we make that a new show? How I Met Your Savva. Love that. And Ben, are you coming to the barbecue? I don't think you are, but I've asked. I'm not sure. Everyone around to Savva's. Definitely not everyone around to Savva's. No. Matt, the link's there, mate. The link's there. Let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. The first thing I'm going to ask him is going to be about Angepostecoglou. You know it, right? The first thing is going to be about Savva, can you get a mohawk? No. I feel like at my age, if I got a mohawk, I'd look like an absolute twat. So, no, I don't think I should. Let's see if Matt's gone missing. Let's see if he joins. I am only going to be going for another 5-10 minutes, guys, anyway. So we'll see. I've got things to do today. And now that we've just added in the new members only show at 3 p.m., that's another hour out of the day. I need to be... No. Matt, you'll become a man. You'll become a mod if you come on with your camera. You don't get to go... You don't get to call the shots on my channel, mate. You don't get to call the shots on my channel, mate. No. My channel for a reason. Like that kid in the playground. It's my football. All right. If you want to play, you play by my rules. All right. Big up to everyone. We've just got over 310 likes for the show. And we're still stuck 18,705 on the subscribers. So that's going well. Beards are makeup for men. Alf, that sounds like the mumblings of a man who can't grow a beard. That's what that sounds like. You can either grow a beard or you can't. I don't feel like, Alf, I've seen you. You've got those boyish good looks, haven't you? I got a feeling you've not got it in you to grow a proper beard. Hey, I might be wrong. Where are we? Let's just see if there's anything. It doesn't look like Matt's going to come. I've not seen your beard. You might have a beard. I'm sorry if you have. You have. Well, listen, I've changed it to camera if you want to be a mod. There's the rules. Come on without it and come on without the camera. We'll have a chat, but you won't be a mod. But to be a mod, you need to show your face. Listen, I get it. Some people aren't comfortable showing their face, but you won't be a mod. It's just how it is. Beth is inside the house. Beth, who is, of course, the better half of Danny from the Hotspur Hood. You are the better half, Beth. I said, I absolutely agree with that statement. I don't know what statement that is, but I'm guessing it was something to do with beards. Beards are men's makeup. That's because your Dan probably can't grow a beard. That's why. And if you can, Dan, I apologize. Guys and girls, I'm going to leave it there for this morning. I've got things to do. I want to eat. I want to do this show. I've then got to get a haircut. And then I am popping out tonight. Just as we say that, there is my man, Blaine Dev, who is the most generous person, has gifted 5 Football Heritage TV memberships. 5 of them. They have gone to... Beth has got a Football Heritage TV membership. So has Fox of Elm Street. So has Brett Robertson. So has Delhi 2026. And so has Rob Belcher. Blaine, my man, you're always very generous. You outdo yourself with your generosity. You always do. Thank you so much for that, my man. Really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Blaine. Love you to bits, man. Thank you very much. And Dan, if you can't grow a beard, mate, it's not my fault. Listen, there's no rules to it. You just can or you can't. Guys, girls, thank you very much. Take care. Much love. Let's hope the Spurs do something soon. And as always, what time am I on tonight? I've got a members only show at 3 p.m. Members only show, 3 p.m. So I'm not live again tonight. Unless Spurs sign someone, unless something big happens, I'll be back tomorrow or Sunday. I might have a day off tomorrow. Take care. Much love. And as always, come on, you Spurs, and I'll see you members at 3 p.m. Goodbye.